Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. So, I just got back from seeing Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, before I get into my review, guys, I would like to let you know that this is just all my opinion. If you disagree with me, that's fine. We all have different preferences and tastes and things that we like and things that we don't like. So, this is just all my opinion. Everything I'm going to be saying is coming from me, and that's just how I saw it. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe for more movie reviews as I see more movies, and I'll be doing more reviews. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more of that. So, what I can say about Solo, a Star Wars story, immediately how I feel about the movie, I really enjoyed this movie. I actually really enjoyed this film. I wasn't expecting to like this film, though. Let me disclaim that. As I was going into this movie, I had low expectations. I wasn't expecting anything of this movie. I wasn't expecting this movie to be good. I wasn't expecting for me to like it. I was expecting for me to come out complaining a lot. I was expecting just to come out underwhelmed. But as I sat in the movie, and I was caught in, like, the first 10 to 15 minutes of this film really brought me in. I was like, okay, I think I actually may like this movie. Now, before coming into this movie, I was like, I don't know if I want Alden Ehrenreich, that's the last name's Ehrenreich, right? Alden Ehrenreich to play Han Solo, because I'm just so used to Harrison Ford being Han Solo and how, you know, his adaptation of the character and all that. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to see him play Han Solo. I don't think he looks like him. I don't think he sounds like him. I don't think I was complaining before. But going into the movie and seeing his performance, and I'm pretty sure you might have heard this a few times from a couple other YouTubers and reviewers and reviews, have said this, that he's different. He's not exactly the same replicant, wow, and I'm talking about Harrison Ford and the, replicants in you know, Blade Runner. Anyways, he's not an exact carbon copy of Harrison Ford's Han Solo, but he's different, and he's a different character. He's the same character, but he's different. And he kind of puts his own spin on a younger Han Solo, and some of the mannerisms and some of the jokes and some of the things that Han Solo would do is exactly what this actor was able to portray with this character. And I really fell for it, man. He looks, and I actually prefer this Han Solo than Harrison Ford's Han Solo, and I would say why. And the reason why is simply this. I've discussed this many times with a lot of, of my different friends, and after rewatching a lot of the Star Wars movies for years, looking back at it, and this is one of the reasons why Harrison Ford didn't like playing the character at all. Han Solo didn't really have that much depth to him. He didn't have that much details with his character. He was just there, and he was just there to be that guy with the ship, and that was just all it was. It wasn't much to him, but I felt this movie actually added a lot more depth and gave, this character a little bit more character. Gave him some well, he always had emotions, but gave him it just gave him more. Harrison Ford's Han Solo was great, and there's reasons why we all as Star Wars fans love him, but he, in comparison to what this guy was doing, I'm not saying that he's better, that he's better than Harrison Ford. I'm just saying that his performance, in my opinion, was just and what he did with the character, he gave him some more character, gave him some more depth, and I enjoyed this one more than Harrison Ford's character, Harrison Ford's adaptation of the character. Now, the cast was great for me too. It was cool seeing Thandie Newton in there. I didn't know she was in this movie. It was awesome to see her. I'm a huge fan of her, man. I just love seeing her in movies. She's become recently one of my favorite actresses, especially after Westworld and Mission Impossible. After seeing her in that one Mission Impossible movie, I'm like, I really love this actress. So it was cool to see her in this movie as well. Woody Harrelson does a great job in this movie. As always, I've always enjoyed his movies. I've always enjoyed what he's done in his movies, and him as an actor, he's one of my favorites as well. Emilia Clarke, oh god, she's two HBO actors on this movie, but she also was one of the shining lights for me in this film. Was her performance and just her acting. Her presence is just fantastic. She just nails any role she takes, and I just couldn't help the thinking every time I saw her, I'm like, the Mother Queen, the Queen of Dragons from Game of Thrones. So it's cool to see her in this movie. Now, Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian is probably my only I wouldn't say disappointment. Okay, let me just hear what I'm saying. I loved his Lando. I loved seeing what he was able to do as Lando. Oh, so you've come to buy a ship and blah, 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 and he's, the movements. He had the movements down, and he had, but I felt somewhere throughout the movie he was just trying to do his best Lando Calrissian impersonation. I don't know, I forget the actor's name who plays Lando Calrissian originally. And sorry, there's something in my eye, but I felt like he was just trying to do his best Lando Calrissian impression at times. But throughout the rest of the movie, I bought it. I enjoyed it. The chemistry and seeing, it was interesting to see the origins of certain things. I'm not going to go too detailed in the spoilers if you haven't seen the movie already. It's been a few days, been a couple days since it came out. I got a chance to see it today. And once again, shout out to my patrons who actually allowed me to watch this movie today because through Movie Pass, I got a Movie Pass from them. They sent me a couple months subscription to Movie Pass. And I used it to go watch the movie today. So me watching the movie was on you guys, to the patrons. So thank you guys so much. You know who you are if you're watching my review right now. You know specifically who you are, who organized it. But Lando Calrissian, I felt him. I felt the character. I was one with it. Okay, I liked it. Now, to the score, I enjoyed the score as well. The main Han Solo theme, if you want to call it that, I haven't listened to it over again as yet, but I just really love this one. I think I enjoyed this soundtrack way more, this score way more than Rogue One or even The Last Jedi per se. It has some really cool, catchy melodies and motifs that were used throughout this entire movie. And when I heard, I'm like, okay, this is some really good stuff, man. And it's just some great cinematography going throughout this entire movie. Some of the shots were really cool. Scenes, just everything was just great. And they had some cool action scenes as well that were really good for me. I enjoyed this movie a lot more than The Last Jedi. I remember walking at The Last Jedi feeling like, okay, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I was hyped, but I was also like, feeling a little weird as well. I was like, I don't really know too much about it. I don't really know if I feel too much about the movie. I liked it when I left, and I enjoyed a good chunk of the movie, but after rewatching it again, I'm like, it was okay to me. But this movie, Solo, I think I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would, honestly. And I actually want to watch this movie again, and I can't wait to see it again. I don't know when I will watch it again, but I really love this movie, man. And seeing the different parts of this galaxy that we haven't seen before was really cool. There's some cool cameos in here that I won't talk about. You will see it, but nonetheless, like I said, guys, that it's just an all-around great movie. And I can't really think of any flaws right now because this is just my initial reaction to the movie because I literally just saw it about 2 hours ago. So this is my initial thoughts right here. Maybe I may have some gripes on my second viewing, but as of right now, I don't really have too much negative things to say as far as this movie is concerned. Now, I will rate this movie about a 4 out of 5 stars. I would give this movie a solid B or B+. And I would give it a number from 1 to 10. I would give it a solid 8.5. I felt this movie was really good, man. I wasn't bored. I enjoyed every bit of it, man. I really did. I really honestly did. And I would say, props to everyone who worked on this film, and Alden, who I think he did a great job as Han, and everything just worked out really well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my review or reaction, if you want to call it this, to Solo, a Star Wars Story. If you enjoyed what I had to say and my commentary on this film, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more about how I deal with things on this channel as well, giving my honest opinion. Even if it's against the popular belief, I will still give my honest opinion. So make sure to subscribe for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to put notifications on so you know when I upload next. I'll see y'all next time, man. Clockmaster out.